Hello, it's a college football guy here with one last video for tonight. Oh man, been a fun one. I had to stop here in South Carolina because there's a lot of traffic here on 85. It's bad. So, I wanted to report about this earlier, but this is a long one because I had to write all this out because I can't exactly read off the phone while I'm recording the video on the phone. But the Big Ten's reports on the tunnel incident between Michigan and Michigan State players on October 29th. ESPN's Tom VanHaaren did a report on it, and it's rather extensive for what law enforcement has decided and charges that were filed. So, first and foremost, we get the housekeeping out of the way real fast. Everyone, please hit the thumbs up on the video. It helps with the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. I'd love to hear your opinion on this situation. And subscribe to the channel. Just crossed 200. See, we got some more subscribers on our way to 300. All right, here we go. I'm going to read this. So I'm looking kind of like this way to the paper, you know. Look at my blanket. All right. Basically what happened with the report here. Michigan defensive backs getting what's it? Green and McBurrows were assaulted in the tunnel leading up to the Michigan locker room. Video shows this. Michigan State defensive back Kerry Crump allegedly struck Green. This is not confirmed. In this video, it's innocent until proven guilty. Allegedly struck Green. With his helmet and has since been charged with felony assault by the hope I'm saying that right, Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office. Michigan State players Tavion Brown, Angelo Groves, Justin White, Brandon Wright, and Zion Young were all charged with aggravated assault, which is a misdemeanor, and Jacoby Windman was charged with assault and battery for their participation in the fight. The conference fined Michigan State $100,000 and has suspended Crump for 4 games this season since the date of the fight. In other words, 4 games since the fight took place. Michigan State suspended everybody who was allegedly involved. The Big Ten told them who they thought was involved. Ow, I stretched my knee out here before I fold it over on myself. My leg hurts. Been a long one. Anyway, they've suspended all the players involved right after the incident happened, so that the suspension can serve, as they knew they were going to get suspended. But everybody's suspended, but here's the case here. I'll get here back to Mr. Crump was suspended for 4 games after the incident and the first 8 games of next season. The other players, along with Malcolm Jones, I'm not sure what he exactly did, have already served their 4-game suspensions, and the conference has ruled that as sufficient disciplinary action. In other words, they're available to be reinstated. The Big Ten also stated a Michigan State football staff member who was involved in a separate sportsmanship matter. No idea what the hell that is. Details of that wasn't really released about who the staffer was, what the incident was, what happened. But they revealed the Michigan State says the individual has been properly disciplined. No idea what that means. Michigan, though, was found at fault for the charge with being at fault for not providing adequate protection for both home and visiting players when entering and leaving player arenas. Didn't have enough protection. How do we solve that problem? How about the novel idea? 2 things. 1, they don't go up the tunnel at the same time. Or 2, I don't know, separate tunnels? Michigan's not going to change the stuff. They got to figure out something here. So Michigan's punishment was a verbal reprimand. Because Michigan had to technically be found guilty of something. Because you kind of let this happen in a sense. You didn't do it, but you had the thing up the tunnel. You didn't do according to procedures. Michigan was getting blamed. The Big Ten had to nail Michigan with something. And Michigan knew that, so they got yelled at. They got scolded. Don't you do that again. You better not have players go up the tunnel again. Even though the Big Ten's going to be behind the scenes giving them a plan on how to solve the problem. But they had to publicly get reprimanded for something. It was all for show. Big Ten also announced they deferred their findings and the disciplinary results until after, get this correctly, the University of Michigan Division of Public Safety and Security, their investigation, that division's investigation was completed. All the results of the investigations, the Big Ten, everything was sent to the Washita County Prosecutor's Office, who has since charged the various Michigan State players with their respective charges on Wednesday, this past Wednesday. Wow. Folks, everybody's innocent until proven guilty. Charged does not mean guilty. Okay? First and foremost, charged does not mean guilty. They have been charged for what happened, but with the video evidence, it does not look good. I mean, is there could be possible plea bargain or deals or something else going on? Who knows? I have no idea how this is going to roll or when this is going to happen. I mean, the criminal charges, the misdemeanors, if nobody's done anything, it's going to be community service and a fine. However, Kerry Crump, the one who took off his helmet and hit the player with it, yeah, you may be looking at a little bit more worse stuff here, especially with the video proving you did it. How's this going to go down? When's it going to go down? I'm guessing probably after the bowl season we'll start seeing stuff being moved forward. But then again, I don't know how far the calendar's backed up in regards to Washtenaw, W-A-S-H-T-N-A-W. That's how you spell it. W-A-S-H-T-E-N-A-W. Correct myself. Washtenaw counties, how their judicial calendar is. I have no idea if they got a backlog or not. They may still be dealing with COVID stuff for all I know. But that's basically what's going on with that. Well, in my opinion here, like I said, innocent until proven guilty, but that video was damning. It is really, really bad, and it's a bad look. If the players are found guilty of assault, I mean, I've said this at the time, Michigan State's bad play, criminal charges being filed. Is the university going to use this as cause to possibly fire Mel Tucker? To get out of paying? I'm not saying they'll do that, but it's a possibility. It's got to be considered, doesn't it? So let me know down in the comments what you think about this, because this is crazy. But, yeah, I kind of agree with everything this is so far, so we'll see what happens. We'll find this out down the road, probably several months, maybe by the time spring practices happen. Hopefully they'll actually get this done before spring practice. Otherwise, it's going to be a circus in Michigan State next spring. So, like I said, let me know down in the comments what you think about this. So, thanks everybody for watching the video. As I said before, please like, comment, and subscribe. Now that I'm done the video here, I gotta get something to eat here, relax for a little bit, and then get to bed, because 4 a.m., it's right now, what time is it now? It is 8:15 local time, Eastern time here in South Carolina. I got to get back up at 4 o'clock in the morning to be back out of here at 5. So, thanks everybody for watching the video. Hope everybody enjoyed this little news story here. As all with all of the reports for coaches being fired. If anything, I'm not looking at ESPN right now. I don't plan on doing any other videos. Actually, I'll probably look and see if there's any ones who've been fired in the last little bit since I've been parked. I just had this ready to go. I wanted to record this immediately since I got parked. Once this gets done, if there's no news on there, if anything happens overnight, I'll do another coaching carousel review or whatever, or update for all of the stuff that's happened if any more coaches get fired. One coach, he said, we've had subscribers bring about the coordinators. BYU's coordinator has been fired. Texas A&M's offensive coordinator, Coach Dickey, got fired. I'm not really going to do stuff on the coordinators because I'd have to do a 24/7 live feed regarding all the assistant coaches getting fired between now and spring practice. I mean, it would never end because those are constantly between FBS, Group of 5, FC, the yo-yos and stuff and everything else go down. And, somebody else mentioned to me, why don't you do stuff about the transfer portal? Are you kidding me? I mean, come on. It's just now we're asking for a lot. I mean, basically, I'd be married to this thing. No, my wife would hate me for that. So, thanks everybody for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks everybody for watching. Everybody be safe out there, and please be good to each other.